Hey everybody, it's just Eric again today. We had something a little more adventurous planned for today, but the storm here kind of caught us off guard and changed our plans. So I was really quickly just going to do a really brief episode today on thunderstorms because they kind of threw us for a loop today, and it got me thinking. I know that throws a lot of you guys for a loop if you've got a dog that doesn't do well in storms. So, oh my goodness, I literally just got on the roof and blew off all of the debris a few hours ago, and it's once again covered in branches and leaves. Anyways, back to dogs with thunderstorm anxiety. So just a couple main points. Like I said, I'm not going to be long-winded today. A couple main points. So if you've got a dog that has specifically storm anxiety, or if they get anxious when it rains, or anything to do with weather, something that we encourage our clients not to do is to coddle your dog or excessively love on them when they are in that anxious state, because your dog does not really your dogs can understand a lot of words, but what they don't understand is when there's a storm outside and they're quaking or panting or pacing or destroying things or whatever their anxious behavior is. If you tell them it's okay, but if you're petting them on the head and saying it's okay, buddy, it's gonna pass, you're gonna be fine, everything's okay, like they don't translate that the way that you're telling them. They don't understand it the way that you do. What they understand is when there's this weather outside, when I hear these sounds and I sense this change in barometric pressure, I act this way and I get all kinds of love, for like 2 hours. I get to sit on mom's lap and she loves on me like she never loves on me any other time, like more affectionate than ever, and she's talking to me and just like it's like this behavior always gets me something that is very comfortable and very enjoyable to me. Like that's what they are understanding when you do that. Like I said, they don't really translate the way you communicate. Everything's okay. It's going to be fine. It'll pass soon. So consider that, and in terms of actually working toward getting them over the thunderstorm anxiety, I think one of the best tools for doing that is basically just distraction training. So getting them to work through, and you can do this with just basic obedience stuff. Work through different distractions and start small and work your way up. So, that starts literally as small as having your dog hold a sit or a down and you walking a circle around them, to you having them hold a command and dropping toys, throwing food, and start with just their kibble, and you can work up to the most high value treat or food that you have that they ever get. And then you can work up to making different noises. We have steel folding chairs that we use on concrete floors, so very loud. Obviously you don't start with that because it is very loud and startling for dogs. So start small and work your way up. And you can even you can get sound effects for storms. So you can play storms through your surround sound system or a Bluetooth speaker or whatever, to get your dogs working through that. So don't encourage the anxious behavior by coddling them. That's really just reinforcing them. They don't understand what you're saying when you're saying it's okay. And get them to work through different, just obedience stuff with different distractions, particularly noise, but really anything that can get wins under their belt and make them feel more confident when, because all these distractions, when you ask them to hold a sit and then a bicycle drives by, or a bus drives by, or there's a loud sound, or you drop something loud, or there's thunderstorms on the surround sound system, it's something that they're unsure of. And when they do what they're asked to do, and then they're praised for doing that, that's, you know, that's wins under their belt. They feel good about that. That builds their confidence. So the more we can do that, the more that when the next thunderstorm actually comes, then they feel more confident in themselves, and they don't, you know, they can start to get away from that behavior that they're doing right now, which can be destructive or just anxious, or you know, a number of things. So those are I think just the two nuggets that I wanted to leave you guys with today, because this thunderstorm kind of threw us off guard. It really hit us hard for probably just 20 minutes, and it's letting up now. But yeah, so let me know if you have any comments. Crystal actually wrote a blog post on this topic a little while back, so I can link to that in the notes. And yeah, let us know if you have any questions or comments on the topic, and we'll see you guys next week.